Hello and welcome, Forex fans. It's Rob here from eXplore here again with Old World, a game that I have not touched since it first came out, and yet there have been so many wide-ranging updates to this game that it was time to revisit it. I mean, they've done so much in the way of quality of life things, in the way of UI tweaks, in the way of balancing, in the way of adding new events, and even adding a Christopher 10 soundtrack. So it's time that we come and check this out. So we're gonna look it up, and I'm going to be using the starter's guide that our good friend and community member Nautilus wrote for us for the eXplore website, and I'm gonna use that to kind of get better, I guess. Yeah, I mean that's the best way I can put it. I've been decent at this game. I've got hundreds of hours in it, and yet I was still learning things from reading his starter's guide. And so I feel like maybe I didn't really know this game as well as I thought. And one of his suggestions was to start as Rome. So we're going to be starting as Rome. And the funny thing is I believe this is actually, so I've randomized families and leaders. And so King Mamercus here is actually, I believe, a Mohawk team member. I feel like I've seen him. And so I think this is kind of funny that it's one of the Mohawk team members here. But, well, so we're going to get started as Rome, because Rome has what they basically accrue training rate much faster than anyone else. And as a result, we're going to be able to start upgrading our units much faster and much better. And that's something that Nautilus suggested was a really important factor in this game. So that's something we're going to kind of lean in on and try to do better than everybody else in keeping our troops upgraded and powerful. But yeah, we're going to do a series. Come on in. Tell me what you think about this game. Tell me what you would do to win this game. So we're going to gain 2 training rate per year through these guys if we started, although we already do that at our cities as a result of being Rome. So the other things we can start to look at are growth to make our city stronger and faster. But it looks like we've got riders. We've got hunters and riders that are going to increase our training rate. So it's really going to be adding one of these two, which we could plus 20 gold per year per bullion resource. I think they've added things. They've added some luxury resources. I don't remember pearls being here. Honestly, I don't remember that at all. Maybe it's not pearl. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I do. It's been so long since I played this game. Maybe I do remember pearls being whatever. We're gonna keep playing. Never mind. So let's see. We're gonna do the growth and culture here as our starting, just to kind of get this first city going pretty well. And we're going to drop in with the slingers. Actually, yeah, we're going to drop in with the slingers. So, why are we scrolled all the way down like that? Let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to increase our money right off the gate. So next unit, we're going to use you to find a city site, which we've done already. We're going to come down here and we're going to hold on to that city site. And we'll come over here if we can. Nope, we can't. Welcome to the Old World. You are a leader of a young nation in Old World, an Old World full of established powers that have not yet heard of you. So we're going to do our best to make sure that they hear of us. Great thing is I'm noticing performance improvements. Usually at higher zoom levels like here, I would have like a significant drop, and I'm not seeing that. It's still staying at about 80. When I zoom in, it comes into about 90 frames per second. So that's great. Over here, we'll grab this. Advise, I command, bring the wall to Roma. So we can bring that for some culture. And culture is going to basically allow our city to level up. And the higher the level of our city, the more victory points we get. So let's come over here. Looks like we've got some horses that we can take and harvest for some gold. And something that Asla suggests is to grab these city sites like as soon as possible, right? So we're going to take this and then we're going to promote because we can and we should. So we're going to promote and we're going to take guard, bloodthirsty, herbalist, plus 4 HP from heal action, shield bearer. We do deal with a lot of ranged units, so we're going to take shield bearer. And then we're going to sit them right here until we can come over here and colonize that spot. Alright. And there's another one here. Alright, so we could take this one as well. In fact, I'm going to sentry this for now, because I think this will be a better spot to come grab with our first settler that we're going to produce in 3 turns, and then we'll continue our exploration efforts afterwards. So one more turn and we'll be finished with our hamlet over here. And then let's look to see what we need more iron. So we're going to go ahead and go over here and build a mine for more of that. So it looks like our UI elements are just a little overlapping. So we're going to come over here and we're going to actually drop the HUD scale a little bit. I think that's going to help out. There we go. We don't need it to be that big. And here, it's funny, I'm used to playing in my widescreen, and so in order to record, in order to be able to upload videos, you have to go to 1080p, because if you upload anything else, it takes forever to process. So I'm used to things being a little bit bigger. Right now they kind of feel a little bit small. So, Oligarch Alias the Younger is to be wed and has invited you to preside over the marriage. Upon meeting the intended Camilla the Younger, you are taken by her incredible charm. In your brief time together, it appears that Camilla reciprocates the attraction. Being shockingly frank, she asks if you would marry her instead. Okay. Oh man, that would make some people angry, wouldn't that? Like, how bad? How bad would it be? Becomes vengeful. I feel like I should just let her do her thing so that I'm not angering families. As much as I think that would be fun, I think it'd be a bad idea. Alright. So I didn't piss off anybody. Yet. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here to family. Yeah, let's go ahead and hold a family marriage to Valerius. And I think she's mad at me, isn't she? She is. That's alright. Be mad at me. It's actually, she's mad at me because she's a schemer. Or sorry, she's a judge. And I'm a schemer. No, she's the schemer. And I'm the judge. And they're opposite archetypes. So we're going to go ahead and drop another settler. And then I'm going to have a worker continue to improve our cities. So we want to expand quickly according to Nautilus. Which that's been my impressions of the game too. That's been my experience with it as well. So we have someone who is going to reduce our training rate, or someone who's going to give us a little bit of science and some gold. And quite frankly, that's what matters most. I don't care who you are, just give me something that's good for me. Alright, so they're there. I'm going to go ahead and start moving out. We'll harvest horses here. Let's come around here and see what else there is to find. And we'll park ourselves right here. And we'll probably take this one for the Saddleborn. But this one's also good. New ranged camps and nets. Ooh, maybe we should... Do we have any camps and nets? Well, you know, we might... New city will not be connected to the capital. So let's go ahead and start this one just because it will be connected to the capital, and we don't have roads yet, so I don't want to worry about the issues that come along with not being attached to the capital just yet. And we've gained another scout, which is good. So next unit, we'll come over here and we'll drive over this way. The court is divided over the recent discovery of the Scythians. Our scholars wish to study the Scythian culture to deepen our understanding, but our generals insist that these savages deserve no respect. We must make it clear to the court which way our sympathies lie. I feel like we should observe their ways. Like, let's do it. Gives us some science. This is a good spot. I really wish I could take it from them. I might just do that. That was something he also said, is don't make friends with them, right? So if you want to win, you can be friends with them up until the point that you no longer need them, right? So, all right, so warlord, so he's basically offering something for something in return. I don't know if I can actually start war with them yet, so let's do the wood, because I don't have the need for that as much yet. Alright, so we can start with warriors. And then we're going to get a worker in here to start with stuff like that. But the warrior is going to help me push out and find more spots to take. So we're going to take this spot too. We're going to need roads for that for sure. And with that, let's take a look to see where roads are. I know they're relatively soon, so we can come here. Ironworking is going to be... Alright, so let's see. Actually, we'll come back to that. We're going to keep going and figure out what we're going to do first. So we need food. Let's go over here and build a farm. And then we'll bring this group here down to harvest the horses. For more money. And we also can harvest the silver over here, which is great. And there's lavender right there. Let's see how many Numidians there are. We might take them out. Alright, so they say we should take this to treasury in the granary. I think that's a good idea as well. The wind passes through the trees as you walk through the farms around Roma. Getting away from the palace is an invigorating effect, generating new ideas and questions of ambition. Will you take one of these ideas forward? Gathering administration in the capital will tighten our control, so we enact centralization. Or we can enact vassalage. We can control 6 farms. I think that's going to be important, and we're going to do that anyway. So let's go ahead and control 6 farms. Alright, so let's look to see what else we've got here. So we've got the tribes. Things are looking good. They've got some nice color coordination going on here. Really dig it. Let's see, let's keep the court members there for now. Alright, as our units approach the Persian border, they are met by armed soldiers. They bring an aggressive... these men bring an aggressive message. All nations willing to treat Persia must pay tribute. I don't pay tribute to anyone. So, yeah. Shove it. Although we're particularly close to each other, I'm not really digging that. I said the RAD mod does that for some reason. I have no idea why, but the RAD mod screws up the elephant. And I don't know why no one else has noticed that or said anything or fixed it. I don't know how to fix it, or else I would. But yeah, see how you can see like it's like stuck into the ground? It's the one weird thing about the RAD mod that really weirds me out. Alright, so I think we haven't already harvested those. We can't because we don't have any orders left. Alright, Queen Consort Fulvia, your wife would sell her own grandmother for 2 coins. Everyone knows her to be greedy. That's alright. Alright, so let's come over here then. Let's actually kind of take a look to see where their borders are. Alright, so they're down here, which is good. Also good that I took this spot pretty early. Should create some fun tension later. Funny enough, I think that Nautilus said that Persia might have been the other faction that you should consider when starting off. I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure on that. We should probably do the Oracle because it'll give us the victory points, and also because it's good for it's good for the culture here, and also it brings in gold and gives us 2 victory points. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll have to... Oh, what did I just do? Hey, that's pretty cool. You hit Z and it takes away everything. I'm messing with things here, sorry. Alright, so we have to hold Alt and we can buy the things we need. There we go. Alright. We'll have the Oracle built in just a few turns here. Do they have a 3rd city? They have 1... No, they have 2. Okay. Alright, I was about to say, Lord. But we do have a city site over here that we could steal. We're going to. Again, like I said, it's really important to expand as quickly as possible and take those city sites before anybody else does. End our year. And it's good to go. So we can... Actually, we're not going to give it a general just yet. We are going to promote it to Combat 1 for now. And I don't see any other Scythians or Numidians. And I think that the Scythian spot here is really good. We might wage war with the Scythians pretty quickly. The Vandals. Alright, she tells us our people are once a mighty empire like us, but their land was ravaged by disease. That's actually true. Alright, we'll harvest their gems. Great, so we can take a free worker, or we can actually take a roads. Roads is going to be more important since we're about to start expanding out. Which, you know, we're going to come down. Oh, no, we'll come over here first. Let's see if we can promote again. We'll go to Strike 1. So, Strike 1, attack strength, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, it gains attack strength. And we're going to bring them over here when... Oh, that's right. We have to wait. What is that? I don't think I know. What is... Remove trees? Okay. Like fledgling trees, I guess. Let's choose our research. So we... I thought we took the roads. Why aren't you letting me choose the... Let me do it. Lordy. Alright. We're gonna play a couple more turns and then we're gonna end this. And then I'm curious to know what you guys think about me doing an entire series. I want to hear some input before I get deep into this. Alright, so we've already done... Well, no, we've already done these guys. We've already done these guys. So... we could bring in the Fabius seat for new range units. Start with Sentinel, camps and nets, 100% output. Unlocks Hunt. What's Hunt? What is the Project Hunt? It won't be connected, but neither will the landowners. No, not the landowners. We're going to go to the traders. Nope, it would be landowners. So we gain 2 growth, negative 50% rural specialist production time, and +2 culture per crop resource. But we're going to be military oriented, so we're going to go with the Fabius seat. And then we're going to need to get it connected as soon as possible. Alright, and you come over here. We're going to see about maybe possibly going to war with the Scythians, except they have some decent units. We'll come here. Do we have anything? Unit cannot die with more than one hit point. Heal in neutral territory with Oligarch Quintus the Younger. Or we can go plus 25% with tribal units. I don't have enough training rate just yet, but that might be something we do. Oh, look, we've got a little error here. Might be a resource leak. That's not good. Alright, cool. We'll come back here for that. Next unit. And then... what did we just build? We built the warrior. We don't have enough food for another settler. A slinger will become a sentinel, which is good. And then we need to make workers. Those are two different honey sources. Those are good. We should probably try to get our borders to encompass those. Alright, since this is... I mean, this is a good spot. How good are you guys? Better than me, probably. Let's see. 4.6. And then if we actually dropped him, he'd be even stronger. So we'll wait until we get some more training rate and do that. Alright, we've gained some more legitimacy. Unfamiliar art. Our Scotch reporter, we're discovering a strange sculpture amidst these ruins. While it is unlike any art produced in Rome, it holds a strange beauty. What should be done with it? Display it. Let's do it. And the Thracians. Alright, emissary from the Thracians is accompanied by several tame beasts, a large boar, a great hound, and a nimble monkey. She explains that all life is sacred to her tribe and that we must respect animal rights if we wish to live in harmony with the Thracians. Well, we kind of do that. Not because we want to or because we feel like we need to. This is what we do. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just fortify these guys for now. The scouts of Rome are fearless, exploring even further under your expert direction. With the latest reports of far-off lands, you have had many discoveries and compiled into a map of the known world. News of this spreads, and you are soon known as the Explorer. So let's see. We can start the ambition of sending 2 luxury to tribes. Start the ambition of controlling 4 minor specialists. Why not? We can do that. We do need to get the workers going, though. Alright, so they wish for you to wed Bren's scheme of the worthy Persian. I thought I was married already. I am married. No, I'm not doing that. Political marriage. Political marriage. Shouts from the trees. Our men hurried towards the noise and discovered an injured Greek lying in the dirt. His companions worked frantically to treat his wounds. So we'll treat their wounds and escort them to their destination. I don't want to use up my training rate. Kill the Greeks and steal their cargo. You know, we'll just go ahead and give them their people back. We don't need a war with them just yet. Kind of people from the realm of Carthage. They are led by Queen Zaybga, the learned of Carthage, known as a hero. Show them our goodwill, the gift. Keep the meeting civil, but that is all. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. Rome, Persia's right behind. Why is Persia doing so well? They got 4 weak cities. They're beating me when it comes to cities. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. Alright, unexpected personal connections have opened up direct channel to leaders of Greece or Carthage. You know what? We're going to go with Greece. Send... Wait. Yeah, I'd rather send them some trees than send them my science. We're going to come over here and build a farm since we need to do more of those. It's connected, but we really need to get this one connected. Alright, we'll come over here. Kind of scout out what Carthage is doing. And then what do we do here? We're gonna go ahead and take... Ooh, I don't know. We definitely need to work on our infrastructure a bit more, so we're gonna do that. We're definitely lagging a bit when it comes to infrastructure. So we'll take care of that. Alright, so this is a point where I'm going to wrap things up and gauge interest. See where you guys think about this. What do you guys think? Should I continue to do this? Do a full series? I'm interested to hear. I want to do one. But, I mean, you know me. I'm going to be slow. And they're not going to come out in any kind of regular manner. But I will do them every chance I get. So let me know if that's something you want to do. Want me to do. And if it is, I'll continue on. And we'll, like I said, we'll try to do our best to read through the guide provided by Nautilus through the eXplore website. So if you haven't done so already, check the link down below. That's where the starter's guide will be. And you can see kind of what we're going to hopefully try to do here. So they clearly know I'm coming for them. But we're going to do something about that. We're going to make it hard for them to overcome us anyways. In fact, we'll start sending units that way. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is Rob from eXplore. Until next time, keep exploring.